So with 1.1.4, we have a surd or a square root. And whenever we have a square root, it's important that at the end of your calculations, once you have your answers, you verify all your answers to make sure that there are no false answers. So in this case, our first step would be to get rid of the square root by squaring on both sides. So if I square on this side and I square on that side, I get 9. 3 squared is 9, and then this squared will just be x. This will be x squared. And if you expand these, so I always recommend that you expand this to x minus 4 and x minus 4, and then expand this out by multiplying x with everything in that bracket and minus 4 with everything in that bracket. If you do that, then you end up with this expression: minus x times minus 4 is minus 4x times 2, that's minus 8x. So that's another way you can get that term. And then the last one will be minus 4 squared, which will be 16. And then with a little bit of shuffling, we get that x squared minus 17x and plus 16 is equal to 0. And here we look for the factors of 16, which will just be 16 and 1, since we have to make 17. So that would be x minus 16, x minus 1, because minus 16 plus minus 1 gives us minus 17. And if we multiply these two numbers, we get positive 16. And then that is equal to 0. So x is either equal to 16 or x is equal to 1. Now remember what I said, we now have to test which of these answers actually is the answer. So testing 16 first, we have 3 root 16 is equals to 16 minus 4. By substituting x with our value, let's see if this equation holds. Now 3 times the square root of 16, which is 4, and 16 minus 4 is 12. 3 times 4 is also 12. So this is true. This is fine. What about when we substitute 1 into the value of x? So that will be 16 minus, in this case not 16 but 1 minus 4. So in this case we get 3. On this side we get minus 3. 3 is not equal to minus 3. So therefore x is equals to 1 is a non-answer. And our only answer then will be x is equals to 16.